Russia is making overtures to India that could fundamentally reshape South Asia's aerial defense landscape. At the center of the pitch is the Sukoi Su57, a fifth-generation stealth fighter designed for air superiority and high-tech warfare. But the real story lies not in the aircraft itself, but in what the broader proposal reveals. Russia isn't just offering India a fleet of advanced jets. The deal on the table involves joint production within India, full technology transfer, and even collaboration on India's indigenous stealth project, the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, AMCA. It's being presented as a comprehensive defense partnership, carefully aligned with India's domestic manufacturing goals. But this isn't a purely benevolent gesture. Far from it. Underneath the promises of cooperation lies a calculated move by the Kremlin to regain influence, secure its beleaguered defense industry, and counterbalance growing Western engagement with India. The Su-57 offer is part of a wider strategic play, one aimed at keeping Russia relevant on the global stage, particularly in Asia, where its clout has been waning. Why now? Timing is everything. Russia's defense sector is struggling under the weight of sanctions and isolation stemming from the war in Ukraine. Many of its traditional arms customers are backing away. Moscow urgently needs a major client to inject cash and credibility into its aerospace industry. India, with its massive defense needs and history of Russian military collaboration, is a prime candidate. And this offer isn't just about cash, it's about leverage. If India opts for the Su-57, it secures long-term defense ties with Moscow. It anchors Russia firmly in the evolution of India's future air power, providing it with a voice in New Delhi's strategic decision-making. Most importantly, it offers Vladimir Putin a chance to slow America's growing influence in the region. Washington has been steadily courting India with defense agreements, tech partnerships, and strategic Indo-Pacific cooperation. In contrast, Moscow is offering something different, a no-strings-attached deal promising full technology sharing, no export controls, no political oversight. From a technical standpoint, the Su-57 is a formidable machine. Equipped with stealth features, supercruise capability, hypersonic R-37M missiles with a reach of 400 kilometers, and AI-assisted battlefield integration, it offers significant advantages in complex environments like the Himalayas and Indian Ocean region. In terms of maneuverability and long-range firepower, it could outperform China's J-20. And unlike the American F-35, which tends to come with geopolitical strings and rigid terms, the Su-57 is being marketed as more flexible and potentially more affordable, though still expensive, with estimates ranging between $80 to $100 million per unit. India's urgency is real. The Indian Air Force currently operates 31 squadrons, far short of its authorized strength of 42. The Su-30 MKI, while still formidable, belongs to the 4.5 generation class. Meanwhile, both China and Pakistan are fielding or developing fifth-generation platforms. India's stealth gap is growing, and a stopgap is needed before the AMCA can enter service, likely sometime in the mid-2030s. Yet caution is warranted. India withdrew from a joint Su-57 development program in 2018, citing high costs and limited access to sensitive technology. Since then, Russia's production has been slow, marred by sanctions and logistical bottlenecks. Only a handful of Su-57s are operational in Russia today. Quality control, supply chain issues, and delivery delays are real risks. There's also the geopolitical balancing act. Deepening defense cooperation with Moscow might not sit well with New Delhi's other partners, especially the US, France, and Israel. Integrating Russian systems too deeply could complicate future acquisitions of Western technology, from advanced drones to avionics and ISR platforms. So, while Putin's offer holds undeniable appeal, both strategic and operational, it also carries baggage. At its core, this is more than a fighter jet deal. For Russia, it's a way to cling to relevance and revive a crumbling defense sector. For India, it's a chance to bridge an urgent capability gap, strengthen domestic manufacturing, and perhaps hedge against Western dependency. But it also forces a choice: move closer to an old ally struggling to stay afloat, or wait it out for true technological sovereignty with AMCA, even if it takes a decade longer. And while Putin might be betting big on India, one can't help but wonder, if the Su-57 is Russia's best shot at influence, maybe someone should remind them that stealth works best when you actually have something to hide, like a functioning economy. Russia's military may still make loud noises, but these days, even its jets come with a glitchy user manual and a side of sanctions.